The Sims team just dropped their latest stuff pack, Crystal Creations, and we're going to be talking all about it, including Simmers' opinions on whether they feel like this pack is worth it or not. Again, this is a stuff pack that's coming right after Home Chef Hustle, which was actually very successful. We are going to get into some speculation regarding the Sims Direct and people feeling like they are just not on top of what they need to be on their priority list, and of course some speculation regarding Rachel Franklin, who is now the executive over at EA. With that all being said, what is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is the Sim Yen. My name is Yen. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? And today we're going to be talking all about the new stuff pack as well as some controversy that is going on. Again, as always, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions, so feel free to leave them in the comments throughout this video. Now, going back to Crystal Creations, a lot of people did, prior to the release, thought that we were going to have fairies within this pack, but then The Sims shut that down with the release of Crystal Creations. Now, this is all about collecting and crafting as well as connecting with crystal energy. They did also mention that they were going to add 3 new crystals in game, which is going to be the Amber, Jade, and Moonstone. There are currently 27 total crystals across all packs for The Sims to discover, so again, this is going to be very much cross-pack compatibility. They did say that nothing is more special than the pieces you handcraft with love. So not only that, a lot of people are very excited that you can now handcraft engagement rings as well. This is from selecting your favorite crystal variant to choosing with metal suits a crystal best like silver, gold, or rose gold. Your Sim will likely master a crafter once surrounded by their colorful jewelry. Now again, they did also mention that there were over 22 metals found within the Sims 4 worlds, including Baconite, Death Metal, and Romantium. Send a message of love or friendship by selecting the perfect shape or gemstone and choose from 10 different cuts, including a heart, plumb bob, or gnome shape. Now again, The Sims did end up releasing the fact that this is going to be out February 29th, and for more information, I will have this actually linked down below in the description for any of you guys who are interested. Now, as I went on Twitter, a lot of people were very excited about this, saying how dreamy this looks, and also just overall the excitement with not only going to collectibles, creating your own jewelry, but a lot of people were just excited about the entire thing in general if you were into that supernatural vibe. Now, speaking of supernatural, I am going to get into that in just a second, but again, I did want to go over, this is one of the packs that were going to be on the roadmap. Now, the rest we do have is kits, and that's a later video of speculation for another day. But again, this is marking off right after Home Chef Hustle and Paranormal. So again, we do see a pattern of stuff packs making a comeback. Now again, I do want to get into my thoughts and opinions, but before I do, again, I would love for you guys to pause the video and leave a comment down below and let me know your opinions so far on what you think of Crystal Creations, and are you planning on getting it? Now, getting into my thoughts and opinions, I just couldn't help but think that this reminded me a lot of Realm of Magic, and I felt like it should have been more on the Realm of Magic side and just automatically put into it. I mean, with the whole supernatural vibe where you can learn the craft and discover the neighborhood and, you know, dress for like this like supernatural vibes, I just feel like this should have been in Realm of Magic. Again, let me know what you guys think about that. And on top of that, it's giving me My First Pet stuff. If y'all aren't familiar, the Sims came out with Cats and Dogs, which was an expansion pack that was very, very successful. I absolutely love the world that this came with, but shortly after, they ended up coming out with a pack, which was a stuff pack called My First Pet Stuff, which was basically a spin-off of Cats and Dogs, and many people were like, why didn't you just add this into the game to begin with? Why don't you put this with the other expansion pack? And if you guys ask me, that is personally what Crystal Creations is doing as far as being able to create your own jewelry, and it's just giving mystical vibes. I really do feel like it should have belonged to Realm of Magic. Again, I could be far-fetched and I could be going a little bit off the rails, but I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on what you guys think about what I had to say. Now, with that being said, we are going to move into the very next topic, and that is going to be The Sims Direct and all the backlash it is facing regarding the new For Rent. Now, we do know that For Rent was the latest EP to drop last year in December, and since its release, it came with so many bugs and glitches, and overall people still not being able to properly access the game. A lot of Simmers are becoming fed up with the fact that The Sims Direct, or The Sims team in general, is just not acknowledging all of the points that the Simmers are making regarding this EP and its glitches. Someone even wrote, lovely, nothing about fixing the For Rent and its issues after The Sims Direct dropped a laundry list. The Sims Direct was very quick to respond, saying, so Also, this list includes for rent issues that we aim to resolve in the next patch, which many people are expecting is going to be February 27th. Now, we do know that there was a laundry list came out in February 14th where they talked about many different things going on, such as console, error codes, and off-grid use, and it just has me thinking, is this what we're going to be leading up to when it comes down to Crystal Creations? I mean, every single time the Sims team comes out with a new pack, something ends up broken, and I'm honestly getting a little fed up. Now, again, my thoughts and opinions towards the Crystal Creation, again, I do feel like this was very curated when it came down to the Sims. I feel like they do know what they are doing, and the fact that they can get away with design jewelry, which is why a lot of simmers are just gonna stand up for the fact that this should be a stuff pack and not a kit. But also, I just feel like this was just something that was ripped off of another expansion pack. And again, we can say that about many different packs, like, oh, this pack belongs in this pack and this pack belongs in this pack, but it's just because The Sims has such a huge amount of DLC, and at some point they are going to overlap and repeat with each other. I don't know, that's just my opinion, and I feel like they are in a damn if they do, damn if they don't situation when it comes out with the packs that they release, because a lot of them can be pushed into the same pack. And again, we do know that The Sims is very, they're for the microcharging, they're for, just overall expanding and dragging out the content as long as possible, because again, they did say that The Sims has many more years to come, and we can expect The Sims 4 for at least 14 years. That is my thought process on all of that, but again, I would love to know yours, because I just feel like The Sims team always does this when it comes down to packs, and I wonder if there is going to be backlash after this comes out, and if there is going to be any issues, because we do see a repeating pattern when it comes down to the Sims 4 content being released. Again, we do know that this vitiligo actually just joined in the game with the collaboration of Winnie Harlow, and I am very, very excited that a lot of simmers now have representation, not only with themselves, but also just overall creating that immersive world within the Sim world. But with this, I couldn't just help but think how quickly a lot of the sim gurus were to respond to this after not responding to a lot of simmers prior to this regarding the 4 rant and regarding a lot of the bugs and glitches. Again, this is no issue on SimGuru Bat or SimGuru Ash, but it's just to say that I know that they are seeing what we are seeing, but they are not responding back to any of the backlash unless it has to do with their work and it's from positivity. Now, again, I do wonder if this is from Rachel Franklin, who is now an EA executive, and again, I wonder if this is a new policy that she's implementing regarding these sim gurus, because lately they have all been taking a step back in response to just many different things overall on, like, if simmers have questions, they don't respond. If simmers have speculation, they don't respond. They've just been very curated on exactly the responses that they do have and that they do say. And again, I would love to know your opinions on all of that. I would still want to know what's going to be going on with the next Behind the Sims Summit, and is that going to be the roadmap that we get for the spring or the summer? Again, leave your comments down below. But overall, again, guys, the Crystal Creation stuff pack is here. It's coming very soon. I will be doing a review on it for the sake of everyone wanting to know my thoughts and opinions, if you guys do care. I mean, if not, it is what it is. I'm still gonna do a review on it. That's the whole point of my Sims channel, is that I give you guys my personal honest thoughts and opinions. But if you love this pack, please let me know down below in the comments. Again, that is why this entire page was created. I want to be able to talk about all things Sims, whether you guys agree with me or not. I state the facts and then I give my thoughts and opinions. And I feel like a lot of times a lot of people forget that my thoughts and opinions is not centered around the whole entire video. I state what I need to state regarding with the Sim news, and then I come in with my opinions. And that's what I want for you guys as well. And I would never block you guys as long as we keep it respectful in the comments, because it is possible to disagree but also keep it respectful. Block you guys for saying things that maybe I don't agree with, but there are some times where you guys have written something and I was like, you know what, you're right, like I didn't even think about it that way. And that's what I love about the Sims. That's what I love about all of us getting together and being able to talk all things Sims and really focus on what exactly what we're looking for, what we want, how we want it. Again, leave your comments and opinions down below in the comments. And again, I want to thank y'all so much. We're on the road to 30K, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all the love and support that you guys give me. With that all being said, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.